And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. Women, like men, helped build the West by doing strange jobs. But none was more unusual than the girl who became a stagecoach spy. Another hold-up. My gosh.
Well, that doesn't help much, but thanks anyway. All right, you're next, mister.
Sheriff, I can't tell you any more than that fellow.
You must have noticed something.
When I didn't have a gun in my face, I had a fist in it. Sorry.
So am I. Just once, I'd like to meet somebody who notices things when something happens.
Tom, you're wasting your time. You'll never get them this way. You got to go out after them.
Oh, I'll go out, Charlie. But tracking them's going to be a waste of time, too, out in that rough country.
Well, you better do something to help me. I can't take much more of this. This is the third time this month they've hit those gold shipments.
You might try helping yourself by putting more guards in your stage.
More guards? Nobody wants to be a sitting duck for $50 a month. If there's anything I can do, anything to help you, just let me know. I'll even go out and help you track them, anything you say. But those hold-ups have got to stop.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I forgot all about you.
Obviously.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But you don't have to stay around here any longer.
I thought you wanted all your passengers to give you information, Sheriff.
That's all right, ma'am. You probably didn't notice any more than the rest of them.
Suppose you just sit down at your desk and write.
Write what?
What I'm going to read you.
All right.
You ready?
Ready.
White man.
What?
Write it. White man. About 5'8", slender waist, broad shoulders, broad forehead, steel blue eyes, deep set and piercing. Rather large ears, voice sharp and rough.
Wait. Large ears, voice sharp and rough.
Scar on back of right hand.
Scar?
Like it had been scraped, just enough to break the skin.
Bullet scar?
Possibly. It wasn't healed yet. Now for his clothing.
You've gone far enough.
You know who he is?
He was in this jail just last week, and his name's Benson. Todd Benson. Now, can you give me the description of the other two?
No, they were too far away.
Well, it doesn't matter. At least you pegged Benson for me. Ma'am, you're wonderful. What I mean is, this is even more than I'd hoped for. Still don't see how you did it.
Takes a woman to look at a man, Sheriff, and really see him.
Sure glad you were on that stage.
Wait a minute. What about me?
What?
I lost every cent I had in the world in that robbery.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, miss. Or is it Mrs.?
Miss Lee Whipple.
Where were you bound for?
Los Angeles to join my aunt. Now I can't even buy a ticket to Sacramento.
Well, tomorrow I'll see what I can do about it. You ever been in jail, Miss Whipple?
In jail?
What I mean is, the hotel rooms are kind of scarce, and they're kind of expensive. And, I'm kind of broke. We got a lot of free jail cells.
Me? Stay here? In jail?
Well, why not? Look, you can lock yourself in. Or out, whichever you want.
All right. Give me the key.
Good. I'll start locating Benson. Don't bother to sign the register. Hi, Chase.
Tom,
Give me a beer, will you?
I hear they got the stage again today.
Yeah, it's almost getting to be a habit. I'm riding out now to see if I can find any tracks.
One of those hills? You know you won't get anywhere.
At least it'll make Duff feel better.
He was just in here for a drink. Sure seems mighty worried.
Yeah, I'm worried, too. Say, you remember a drifter named Benson who used to come in here once in a while?
Benson?
Small fellow. Rides a bay mare with a blaze face. He got shot across the back of the hand last week in a brawl. I threw him in jail overnight.
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember him.
Well, in case he comes in again, get word to me, will you?
You think he had anything to do with the holdup?
I'm sure of it. If I can get just one of those outlaws behind bars, I'll find out what I need to know about the rest of them. See you.
Whiskey. A double.
Didn't you get my order to stay out of here?
No.
Told Blaine to tell you.
I ain't seen Blaine. I stopped by a friend's.
Well, you better get out of town. The sheriff's looking for you.
Sheriff?
That's right. He's got you tabbed in that holdup.
Who told him?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Go on, get out of sight.
The sheriff's out there now. He spotted my horse.
Go through my office, out the back door. Hold it, Benson. Come here. Maybe you better take a little trip.
Well, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one more thing.
How did it happen?
I tried to hold him for you. Pretended to offer him a job. Brought him in here to talk about it. He got a little edgy, started to leave. So I pulled my gun to cover him, and he drew on me.
That's too bad. He can't talk now.
I'm sorry, Tom. There's just nothing else I could do.
I'll send the coroner over. Better leave him like he is until he has a look at him. Hey, you in there?
Is that you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Did you find your man?
Yeah, dead.
Dead.
A friend of mine was holding him for me. He tried to get away. It's a rotten break. If I could just slap Benson behind bars, I might have busted that gang wide open.
That's too bad. I'll get you the description of another one.
Oh? How?
I'll ride the stage until there's another holdup.
Send a woman out to spy for me? Nothing doing.
Stop talking like a man. If a woman's able to help you, you should be glad.
Well, they don't have a holdup every trip. Besides, you don't have any excuse to spend all your time riding on the stage.
I'll find one. I'm sure you'll like them. I charge $1.50 a piece, and they're the best material I can get, and they're well made.
Your shop's in Auburn, hey?
Yes, but I get so much business in Grass Valley that it keeps me busy traveling back and forth. Look, I got all of these orders just on this one trip. Come up there. It's a holdup. I've been waiting for you.
I had to ride out and look into a shooting at the flats this afternoon. Just now heard about this holdup.
I think I've got something for you.
A redhead?
Yes, he had sandy eyebrows and rather light-colored skin and big red freckles on the back of his hand.
Thin build, one shoulder higher than the other. I don't place him.
How about the other one?
Black hair, 5'7", dark eyes, deep set and piercing, left-handed. No. 6 feet, heavy build, gray eyes, rather flat nose. How could you tell that?
Well, his nose didn't hold the bandana away from his face very far. It had to be flat. You haven't finished.
Very large forearms, hands heavily calloused. Walks with right foot turned in.
Yes, like his leg might have been broken at one time.
It was. A horse fell on him. His name is Manning. He works at the livery stable.
Please don't take any chances.
I won't take as much chance as you did getting his description. Manning,
Yeah? What's the idea of the gun?
I want to ask you some questions about a stage holdup.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Come on, let's go to the jail. All right, come on.
You say that Manning doesn't know how the sheriff got wise to him?
No, no idea at all. He said the sheriff just walked into the stable and threw down on him.
Well, something or somebody is putting the law too close for comfort. And we've got to find out who it is. I wonder if it could be that girl.
What girl?
Swipple. She was on the stage during both holdups. In fact, she's been on the stage during every trip.
That's just on account of selling them shirts.
Yeah, that's what she says. But is that the real reason? If it is her, how does she do it? During the next holdup, I'll be on that stage.
All right, don't be all day. Come on, move.
All right, now get in the coach. On your way.
Well, that's the fastest 200 I've ever lost. You seem awfully calm, Miss Whipple, for someone who's just gone through a holdup.
It's the first one that frightens you, Mr. Chase. After a while, you sort of get used to them.
Did you say $200, Ed?
That's right.
$200.
Well, look, if you don't need me for anything else, maybe I better get back to my place and see if I can make up what I lost.
Sure, go ahead. Now about you, sir.
Where's Briggs?
Went to his blacksmith shop. Did you find out anything about that girl?
Yeah, she's working with the sheriff, all right, giving him a description of you men. Now, you get out of town for a while and play safe. I'll tell Briggs.
saw you bring him in. Is he one of them?
He sure is.
Can you make it stick?
I sure can.
Good, good.
Charlie, you once said you'd do anything to help me. You mean it?
Name it.
All right. I want to slip this man out of here after dark. Have you take him down to Sacramento until his trial. I'll fix it so you can get the stage outside of town. Nobody will be the white.
Think they might try to bust him loose, huh?
I'm not going to take any chances. If anybody hits me on the head this time, all I'm going to lose is my consciousness. Oh, Monroe's wanted us to come out to dinner tonight.
Tell him I'm sorry.
All right, I'll write out and tell him. Maybe we can make it Saturday. See you when you get back.
You better.
Morning, ma'am. Johnny, let her roll. Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, please. I almost forgot something important. I'll just be a minute. Will you please see that Tom gets this, Mr. Duff? He'll want to wear it tonight for dinner.
Oh, all right.
Be sure to tell him I fixed the pocket.
I'll do that. Let her roll. Oh, Tom! I've been waiting for you to come back. Miss Whipple asked me if I'd give you this.
Sure.
She said you'd probably want to wear it tonight to the Monroes for dinner.
Tonight?
Yeah, and she said to be sure and tell you that...
I wonder what the stage is coming back for.
What's the matter, Johnny?
Hold up.
On the way to Grass Valley? You never carry any gold shipment going that direction.
They weren't after gold this time. They were after Miss Whipple.
Whipple?
They told me to turn around and come back and tell you that they'd make a trade. Briggs for Miss Whipple. And you had until midnight if you ever want to see her again.
This is one time I really outsmarted myself, sending Briggs down to Sacramento. If I could get my hands on him, I'd find out where they're keeping her.
He can't do us any good where he is right now. If there was just some way we could get word to the gang that he isn't here, that we couldn't make a trade if we wanted to.
Nah, that'd just make things worse. I'd never send her back then.
Well, I sure wish I could help you, Tom.
Ed Chase has the cigar case I saw the outlaws take from him during the holdup. Ed Chase has the cigar case I saw the outlaws take. Chase. Ed Chase.
Hello, Tom. Any news on Miss Whipple?
Yes, I found out where she is, and I'm getting a posse to go after her. I count on you.
Oh, sure. Sure you can, Tom, sure. How'd you find out?
Had a little, talk with Briggs. Look, we'll leave my office in a half an hour. I'm gonna round up some others.
Boss.
Well, did he turn Briggs loose?
No, he did not. He made him tell where this place is. Now, look, there'll be a posse here in about a half an hour. I want you two to clear out. Take the girl with you. Go to Blaine's place.
Hey, reach. Drop those guns. Watch it.
Good morning.
You going on that stage again?
Of course.
Now that I've got my prisoners, your work's over.
On the contrary, my work is just beginning. My excuse for being a stagecoach spy has suddenly blossomed into a thriving business.
Does that mean that you just might stay here in Auburn?
Well, it would be rather difficult to carry it on from Los Angeles.
What about your aunt?
Funny, but I haven't even thought about her the last few weeks.
Well, don't you think you ought to, write and tell her?
I already have.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be kissing my deputy.
That shows how times change.
It was a long time before Duff's stage line had any more trouble with outlaws. And the wedding of Tom and Lee was the only one I know of where the groom wore the bride's shirt.